Hey everybody, Buzzy here. I just wanted to hop in before the video and let you guys know that I appreciate all the support that I've been getting on this series and the views from you guys. Um, the series isn't going anywhere. Just want to preface this with that. Uh, but I do stream on Twitch on Saturdays, 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, which when you are seeing this video will be tomorrow. So if you guys want to come check me out on Twitch, it's Buzzy107 at twitch.tv or twitch.tv at slash Buzzy107. But yeah, hope to see you guys there. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the episode. If you guys do like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I know it's a little bit longer, but I wanted to make sure that I went through the process as thoroughly as possible. Alright guys. Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. My name is Buzzy107 and today we're going to get into building this butcher's house. So while off camera I went ahead and moved a couple sheep that were just roaming around the village and a couple of pigs in here. Also I went ahead and, let's get my gear back on. Went ahead and did some terraforming over here for a future project. Well, you'll see the time lapse in a second, but without further ado, let's roll into that time lapse. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse, and with that, we're going to go ahead and load in our schematic here, about like that. I believe that is where I wanted it when I was testing all of this out. Yeah, we're going to have to move that over a little bit, aren't we? And today, mostly what we're going to be doing is just building out the area. And moving the villager in. I want to try and start getting these villagers in basically as I do it. I want to get the villagers in, so we're going to do that as well. So for this one, I went with like a butcher coffee shop kind of vibe. Let me get talk to you about it while I get my shulker boxes out. So I went with like a butcher coffee shop kind of vibe. Really thought that I could use that aesthetic to my liking. And we're going to talk about the process as I get around to building it. I know I've got more materials here than I actually need, but I just wanted to make sure I had everything that I need so that I don't have to go running back to the house. So let's just let's talk about it a little bit while I build it. So with this one, I wanted to have a very let's do that. Want to have a very kind of, I don't know how you would put it, but I wanted it to have its own kind of flow and its own kind of vibe to it. So went ahead and did this butcher type. I brought one of my dogs over here because I'm actually gonna have the dog live in the butcher shop. Maybe he's the butcher's pet, or maybe it's just a stray that the butcher took in. That one is up for interpretation, but let's see. I do need to grab the andesite out of here, and I need to grab the andesite out of here. And with right now with Lightmatica, all I'm doing is going through and pick blocking it, and that's actually a really nice thing that you can do with Lightmatica. Is you can actually go through whenever you're doing your schematics after you've already gone through and built the whole thing, which I already built this once in creative, so I'm just trying to get it in here now in a way that looks kind of nicer. Now isn't the way we normally do builds, but this build's a little bit different because this build actually has a little bit of a story to it, a little bit more of a background to it, and it already serves a function even without having the villager in here, because last episode we built that cow farm, and even without having the villager in here at the moment, this will serve as a place for our, I think those are oak planks, but I'm not sure. Let's go oak. Okay, those are dark oak and dark oak, dark oak, dark oak. But yeah, this already has the purpose of having the cow farm underneath of it. This build is just to give me another villager for the town, because I think that having a villager that hopefully when I have this all like set up, as long as everything goes right with it, it'll be set up in a way that the villager can just stay behind the counter working for a majority of the time. I know that's not really how it would work in the real world, because we have laws and stuff against keeping people working like indefinitely, but this is Minecraft. These are villagers that are in a game, so yeah, I exploit them a little bit. We're gonna get our floor in right now. I need that dark oak stair. Where is it? Only need like one dark oak stair in this entire build. That's fine. But yeah, I went with a checkerboard pattern for the floor to give it kind of that, I don't know how you would put it, but kind of like a diner-esque kind of feel without going full-blown diner. Because, I mean, nobody wants that. Well, I don't know. Somebody might want that, but I don't. And this is a very interesting way of using different villager resources as different things. So those are the smithing tables, and if you look at the top of the smithing tables, they kind of have this like metal flooring kind of vibe to them. Now they don't sound like metal when you're walking on them, but they do have a very metal flooring-esque kind of vibe. So I decided I was going to go with that instead of something like a traditional floor where it would just be, you know, the actual floor blocks like oak planks, oak slabs, stuff like that, so that it would kind of help in a way to have a, let's grab those because we're going to need those. And we're going to need to sleep. And we'll come back. And I did this as kind of like an outdoor eating space. And my hope is that I can get the villagers in here, like just, you know, passing through kind of thing. And hopefully I won't have to use this, which I don't want to, but if I have to, I will. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more of this taken care of. There we go. I'm going to get some more of this taken care of, and then we're going to come back and I'll talk more about the design once I have a little bit more in there. Alright, and we're back. So, went ahead and got a little bit more of the structure in here. Probably gonna, you guys saw a time lapse of that, but I'm probably gonna do the rest off camera until we get up to like the second floor, because the rest of the first floor is kind of more of the same. But I wanted to come in here and show you guys this while we had like open sky access before I get all the mood lighting and everything in here. So as you can see, I got a hole right there, but as you can see, I've got signs here showing most of what the butcher can offer. He can offer steak, he can offer chicken, pork chops, rabbit, and rabbit stew. I don't think he can offer baked potatoes. I think that's more of a, I think that might be the farmer. It might be the butcher, but I'm not sure. But got a little counter right here that's going to be made out of smooth quartz. Got this smoker in right here. Got a cauldron with a tripwire hook. So, and then I've got this right here. This is what I'm kind of hoping keeps him from being able to get out, because the trapdoors, he won't be able to jump all the trapdoors anyways. But he can't get over a trapdoor either, mainly because this light's in the way. It'll be blocking him from getting up. Plus, they can't open trapdoors. That's why I was saying I'm hoping I'll be able to keep him inside. And then we come up here. This is where his little area is going to be in here. So, and I don't know why I keep thinking that there's a door there when there's not. I'm going to come around here to the stone cutter and show you guys. If you take, as I don't think I've shown this one before, you can actually get a chiseled stone bricks just by doing this. But also you can get it by taking two two stone brick half slabs and putting them together, and it makes the chiseled stone brick. So, just a little tidbit there of information. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to building this, and we'll come back once I'm ready to get started on the second floor. Alright, so we're getting ready to start the second floor, but I wanted to come in here real quick and show you guys something. And this is it's not really a bug with Lightmatica, but it's just something that Lightmatica does, and I think it's intended, but I'm not sure. So a lot of the blocks in Minecraft are rotational, and depending on the rotation you put them in, Lightmatica will tell you if that's right or wrong. Now, campfires only have really two directions. You can either put them in going with the top going this way or the top going this way. And, you know, as you see, I have all of these going the same way. And that is correct. That is how they're supposed to be in there. But Lightmatica doesn't notice that, that I put them in there correctly, because instead of putting them in from like this way back, I put them in from this way over, like that. So I think that's just a bug with Lightmatica. It's not going to hurt if you choose to use Lightmatica. It's not going to hurt you in any way. But it is something to be aware of if you're sitting there and you're trying to use, you know, do a schematic or something like that, and it's not letting you do it because, you know, for whatever the reason may be, it's not letting you do it. Just know that it's not your fault. It's something that Lightmatica does. So just wanted to bring that to you, everybody's attention. That way you guys know that in advance. That way if you're, you know, building something and it keeps saying that you're doing it wrong, you're not over there trying to replace it, and not understanding why it's saying what it's saying. And like I said, I don't think it's really a bug. I think it's an intended feature, and I think it's a good feature, honestly. But I think that it could have just been implemented a little bit better. But I want to go ahead and get started on the second floor. So here's where things get a little bit strange, and that's because I wanted to use diorite in conjunction with the calcite. And I know up close it's going to look a little weird, but just all I can say is just trust the process on this one, because it actually turned out, I was kind of weary about using it myself. I didn't want to sit there and use diorite, and it, you know, for some reason ends up being the wrong choice, and I have to go in and, you know, change everything back again. So I was kind of weary about using it, and I'm glad I did, because I feel like the diorite really complements this section of the area more than I thought it would. Definitely more than I thought it would. I thought it was going to look out of place, and it actually looks pretty good. So I've got to go grab, because I don't think I have Yeah, I don't have enough diorite to do the windows, so I'm going to have to go back and grab that real quick. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, we'll start a time lapse of me fixing that, well, getting that done, and then we'll come back. Alright guys, be right back. Alright, and we're back. Hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of a time lapse there, getting this build finished from the second floor up. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch over to doing the interiors, and since trying to time lapse that would be a nightmare, we're going to go ahead and do everything on camera. I'm just going through and emptying out my hotbar, that way I can grab all the materials I need from here. That tripwire hook, and I think that is, I need those, and I think that's about it. Alright, so in here, we're going to come in here, we're going to go like that. Over here, we're going to put the, oops, I need the flower pots. I have the flower pots. What am I talking about? And then we'll put in our chairs. And that's, honestly, that's all I'll probably ever use these bamboo blocks for, is chairs. So, unfortunate as it is. Alright, put the tripwire hook there. Let me go out here. We'll just put mouse blocks under here. So 1, 2, and 3, and then 1 and 2, and then we'll get the another fence blocks out, which is nice because it's like the only stone that you can actually make fence blocks out of. And I think it makes a very good, like, diner style table, personally. I just don't like how using the pressure plates, you know, I don't like the fact that you can make them, well, they compress regardless of whether or not they are being used on a redstone contraption or not. I just feel like that should be something that's not really necessary, but and right there, put that right there. We'll leave it open for now, and then we'll grab that one. Go in and add the lights around here. And for this next part, I'm hoping I have enough glow ink. I should, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not going to make any promises. There, one there, put our bookshelf here, put that there, put that there, grab the flower pot and the cherry sapling, and then like that. Bed right here. And then we're going to have to get the item frame and all. Let's put the glass in. And I tend to do the windows last because a lot of times if I'm building these houses and I'm building them out of wood, if I've got to remove something and I accidentally hit a glass pane, then that means that that's another piece of material that I'm going to have to remove or, you know, go in and fix. So usually just best if I leave it out until last. Because while I usually try and use Silk Touch tools, there are instances where I don't either I don't have it as a Silk Touch tool or I just don't use the Silk Touch tool. Alright, so we're going to come in here real quick. So let's grab this out. And let's go around here. And we need a fence. We'll come up here, put this in like that. Go to sleep real quick. I think that might be a spruce stair. Well, I mean a spruce fence, which actually would make more sense because the spruce fence would match up with the stripped spruce. Yep, it is. Like I said, it makes more sense. Alright, so let's go back to the house real quick, and I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite things about this build is having that menu board. Because while we don't have like a fully unlocked butcher yet, we will soon. So one of the things that is my favorite thing about this is being able to make item frames, which we haven't talked about yet, and at least I don't remember talking about it with you guys. So item frames are very simple to make. You can just do that, and we'll just make 11 for now. And we need to keep one, so I think it's just like that. I think it's honestly a shapeless crafting recipe, I'm not sure. But it gives us a chance to use some of the things that we usually don't, so like we'll take this, we'll turn that into dye. And then we'll go up here, and I should have if I don't, I can always make one. We'll use this, and then pretty sure I used to have a clock, but it doesn't look like I have one right now. So let's just go up here. We'll grab 4 pieces of gold, and we'll take care of that once we get up there. Yeah, I don't think we've fully covered item frames, and all item frames really are, which, I mean, the name kind of tells you it's just a frame to hold your items in. But they can be fun. So, and we'll grab our redstone box out. We'll grab 2 chests because we're gonna need those. We'll need this. And we'll go over to the crafting table and craft a clock, which we do have a clock. It's down in the zombie area, but I don't want to use that one. We'll just make our own. So with the clock, very simple, very self-explanatory. Tells you if it's either day or night, but it doesn't give you an exact time, which is fine. That's nice of Light Manica to do that. Alright, so here we just make it glow and then hit it with the red dye, and it makes it a glowing red sign. And then here we'll just need our put one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. And then as you can see, item frame is there. It's got a glow to it. And we'll just set this one up kind of like right here, and we'll throw the and we'll throw the clock in it. That way, like, if people are here, they can see what time it is. And then here, we're going to throw this up here, and then we're going to throw this in here. And we're going to use that as like a temperature gauge. You know, the villager could just see, hey, well, that's a temp, you know. And we'll put that in there. We'll come out here and grab some of our spare gear, which we do have a chicken. So chicken can go in there. Alright, I'm going to need to get a rabbit, baked potato, rabbit stew, and a piece of steak. So I'm going to go ahead and get that stuff up, and then we're going to talk about moving the villager in. Alright, guys. Alright, so this is the house all finished up. I do need to come in here and replace that with a block real quick. We got to take the door off, because my plan is just to get the villager in here very simply just by doing a tunnel and a little bit of minecart action. Because our villager breeder over here has actually been working pretty well. And then we just push him along. Oops. You will not become a... You will become a butcher. No! And there we go. We now have a butcher villager. And he can't get out. I might put a bed back there. Just, like, hidden back there so he can go to sleep. You know, that way he resets his trays and stuff. But yeah, we now have a villager in here. Alright, and we're back. So got both of the butchers are locked in with their trades. So this one is giving us, if we give him pork chops or chicken, he gives us emeralds. And this one is giving us rabbit stew, and we can give him some chicken for emeralds as well. So what I'll do, since that is their trades, is I'll come over here and I'll come into... No, you're not getting out. Come in here and I'll get 16 chicken eggs. And I got 1 chicken out of 16 eggs. And I have all these other chickens just free roaming around my area, so... Hopefully I get... Yep. Alright, so I got a few chickens around here. Once they grow up, I can actually use them for the... And we'll just build this up a little bit. There we go. And we can still come down here, we can still feed the cows. We can come out, close it up. And then once we harvest the field, we'll get more wheat, which once we get more wheat, we can actually make, get more chickens, and we can breed up the sheep, and get more sheep, breed up the cows, get more cows. So basically now we have our food completely managed with these guys and all our other villagers that we have. We're making a pretty decent village. And I'll probably go ahead and move the Fletcher off camera. I'm just gonna move a villager, put him in the Fletcher's hut. But yeah guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. My name's Buzzy107. Next episode, I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet. We'll find that out when it comes. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, bye.